it turned out to be a good ending for the day for me. Stocks indeed did rally through the end of the day after I picked up a few positions. You can go look at my 2:30 vlog if you didn't see what exactly I did, and I'll walk through 'em. I'll walk through 'em here for you. Um, the By the end of the day, we had basically walked all the way halfway across the channel in the market, and it'll be interesting tomorrow to see what happens. I'm assuming because we closed on the highs and we had decent volume, that it'll continue higher tomorrow. What'll be a tough decision for me, I would think, is if tomorrow is another day like this, we continue, either all the way or almost all the way across the channel. I guess I'm going to have to sell out with some good profits. Even though I think a move like that would probably, it would feel significant, like we were at least going to try and go above the channel. Um, and a move like that would certainly be rocky, so I guess there would be opportunities to get back in. But let me show you what I did, and let me show you the markets that I'm looking at. Alright, first I'll walk through the stocks that I bought into today. The first one's ACI, and you see in the morning I tried it out, and it dropped almost immediately. I figured, you know what, I'm at the lows. Why not give it a test? Dropped almost immediately, and I said, let's double think this. And I got out and I watched it for a while, and I saw it go up immediately, and I was wondering what I should do, and then I saw it come back down, and I'm sure I would have, if I would have held on to it through that, I'm sure I would have dumped it here. And if I dumped it here, I wonder, if I would have got into it here. But you see, this is around, 2 o'clock or so. I saw things moving up strongly. You see a hammer here, and on a lot of the charts, you see hammers, and we'll go look at the market, and you'll see a hammer there as well, and then a strong move up. And if you look at the volume suggested that it was had some conviction behind it. And if I draw, let's just draw a trend line here. The other thing that I like about these moves is that they're breaking the trend, which is a good thing. So the negative trend should be over. It may come back and retest a level down here, and that's fine. But what we should see is a bull run up. Hopefully it's a channel. It goes all the way back up to 23, and I make a crap load of money on that. You just have to see. Next would be Amazon. Same deal. I got on into these all at the same time. I found stocks that were forming divergences, and you see here the pattern that I'm looking for, right? The higher lows and the lower lows in the stock. Same deal. BTU. Same deal. And it makes me feel good about, what makes me feel good about these trades is they immediately moved in my direction. There wasn't any second guessing. There wasn't any questionable waffling. They moved right up, so I'm fairly happy with where I'm at right now. And because the market finished on its highs, and this would be a turnaround of a bear run. You got to figure that this should be a continuation of the market tomorrow, and it'll go forward, go higher. PH, Parker Hannifin, really took off as well. So those are the plays that I made today. I'm sitting right now around 3% gain, which is good. Maybe just under 3% or so. Now this is the Nasdaq, and we'll start here. Again, you see how a hammer formed at the bottom, and then it went pretty much the next 2.5 hours, around 3 hours from here to here, straight up. You see how it broke the trend downward, and it's almost halfway through the channel already. Well, not really on the Nasdaq, but it looks that way on some other charts. It really was a strong move with some continuation. Hopefully it'll keep right on trucking. The entire Nasdaq, S&P 500, S&P 100, and the Dow Jones. So those are the stocks. Let's look at the volume just to see here. So volume on the New York Stock Exchange was about 50 times greater than the previous day. Amex was 38% higher. and the Qs were 41% higher. So what we'd like to see tomorrow, what I'd like to see tomorrow, is I'd like to see this volume beat in an upward move. A strong volume on upward move might actually crack the top of that channel, and we'll just have to watch. I hate to give predictions, because I don't want to be held to any predictions, but and my predictions seem to change quite often. But I certainly don't consider what happened this week the bottom. I think it's very likely that this could turn around and we go lower. It may be 3 months or 6 months that we go lower. It could be next week. I couldn't tell you. But all I know is it appears that we're bouncing off the bottom right now, and that I'm going to trade with it while it's going.